friend. I welcome you to my channel, Laser Graphics and Multimedia. And in today's video, I'm going to show you guys step by step on how you can design this 3D logo in corelDRAW step-by-step tutorial. Well, before I dive into tutorial, if you are very new to this channel, remember to hit on the subscribe. So with that being said, let's get started and see how you can create this 3D logo in corelDRAW. So let's begin. First step to take is to go to your toolbar and click and hold down and make sure you choose star. After you choose star, you have to press Ctrl key down to draw a star this way and press P to centralize. Next thing you need to do is to go back to your toolbar, click and hold down and make sure you choose 2-point line. Then you can press Shift key on your keyboard to draw a straight line like this. Then you can press Shift key and select the star and press letter T and C. This allows you to align to the top of the shape. Next thing you need to do is to select this particular stroke and press letter D to make a duplicate. The duplicate one here, you have to take it right here and make sure you snap it at this point. Press Shift key and select the top shape and press letter C. This allows a proper alignment. Next thing you need to do is to blend this particular shape together. For you to do that, you just have to come here, click and hold down and make sure you choose blend. Having choose blend, you have to blend from the top to the bottom and press Shift key and blend together. Next thing you need to do is to come to the blend property right here and make sure you type in 1 and press enter key on your keyboard. You're going to have stuff like this. Next thing you need to do is to go to object, then look for break blend apart, or you press Ctrl K on your keyboard. So you're going to have stuff like this. Next thing you need to do is to go to your toolbar, go back to your toolbar right here, double click on the rectangle to create a page border. Having created a page border, you have to drag your ruler both vertical and horizontal and make sure you snap it to the center of the page. Next thing you need to do is to fall back to this particular shape and select everything this way. Press Shift key and Alt key to allow you to increase the size of the length. Next thing you need to do is to come to the home tab right here. Make sure you grow. Next thing you need to do is to double click on the shape. Once you double click on the stroke, it's going to bring out the rotation pin. Then snap the rotation pin to the center of the page. Having snapped it to the center, next thing you need to do is to go to Window from the home tab here. From Window, go to Dockers. From Dockers, you have to go to Transform. The Transform window panel is going to pop up. Right here, type in 72 angle. And right here, make sure you type in 5. And click on Apply. You're going to have stuff like this. Next thing you can do is to click and hold down and make sure you choose 2-point line. Then you can come right here and make sure you press Shift key and draw a straight line this way. Then you can always press Ctrl plus to zoom out, Ctrl plus to zoom out. Then you have to drag this and make sure it snaps to the intersect. Press Ctrl minus to zoom in, Ctrl minus to zoom in. Next thing you need to do is to go back to your toolbar right here, click and hold down. This time around you have to choose Virtual Segment Delete. Having choose Virtual Segment Delete, you have to come from the point right here, press Hotkey on your keyboard and drag and make sure you form a straight line this way. Next thing you need to do is to come down right here also, make sure you drag and come this way. Finally, you have to come down right here, click and hold down and make sure you choose Smart Fill. Having choose your Smart Fill, make sure you fill this place, and make sure you fill this place. You're going to have 3 shapes. Press Shift key and select the second shape, Shift T and select the third shape. Then you come down below here and make sure you right click to remove the stroke. Next thing you can do right here is to select the first shape right here come down below right here, click and hold down and make sure you choose interactive fill. Having choose your interactive fill, make sure you choose fonting. Having choose your fonting, from the point right here, make sure you click on this point and choose your color. At this point here, we're going to use sky blue. So we can use our high color dropper and pick our color sky blue. Having chosen sky blue, from that point you have to come down here. So we have to click on here also, and this time around we have to look for blue. So we have to use our high color dropper again. I'm using this blue right here. So we're going to have stuff like this. Okay, next thing we're going to do is to select the second shape right here. So having selected the second shape, we have to come to the top right here, click on copy fill. So I'm going to copy this fill. Then we have to fall back to the third shape. Then we have to click and hold down right here and make sure we choose interactive fill. Then we have to click on copy fill also and make sure we copy this. So we're going to have a stuff like this. So we can go back to our interactive fill, and this time around we can control the gradient. So we're going to have stuff like this. Next thing we can do is to press Shift key and select the second shape, Shift key and press select the third shape. Then we have to come to the home tab right here and make sure we click on group. So you're going to have stuff like this. So next thing we can do is to double click on the logo shape, and we have to snap it to the center of the page. So when we snap it to the center of the page, we have to make sure that our angle still remains 72, then the copy still remains 5, and click on apply. We're going to have stuff like this. Next thing we can do is to select this particular shape, Shift key and select this, Shift key and select this, Shift key and select this, Shift key and select the last one. And we can drag the logo shape out, or press Ctrl J to group them. Then we have to press Ctrl C to make a copy. Then we have to press Ctrl minus to zoom in. Next thing we can do is to select everything this way and press the delete key on our keyboard. This time around we have to press Ctrl V to paste the logo shape. So we can press Shift key and resize the logo shape. Then we have to press Ctrl plus to zoom out, Ctrl plus to zoom out. We have to press letter H to go to the move tool, and then we can adjust the logo shape. This time around we have to come to the home tab right here and make sure we ungroup all the objects. So we can start to adjust the logo shape in a proper way. So right from here, we can select on this one right here and make sure we snap it to this particular shape.
In my mind, pick a lane, commit and climb, the only way to win at life. I never miss that fact, taking big swings, put your hand to the bat, put me in the ring, you'll go out in a bag, cause I sing what I mean and I bring it to the mad light. Ain't got time to kill, I got time to feel, I took the red pill, I know life's short so I wanna live real, but how's it supposed to feel? How's it supposed to feel? How's it supposed to feel? They wanna say my name, but they holding back They wanna say they hate, but they know it's cap. I ain't play no games, I just do that's fact. And I don't feel no shame, it's a mood you lack. I go crazy, nah, but I ain't lazy. Track after track, I work on the shit daily. Pass me the jack, right as fuel, got me hazy. About to unpack all these things I've been chasing. I've got visions in my head, like memories after death. To be a legend instead of something you can forget. I'm living up every breath, I'd rather lead than be led. I'll fill the seats as I spread, with every word that I've said. How's it supposed to feel? How's it supposed to feel?
Press Ctrl minus to zoom in, Ctrl minus to zoom in. Then we can come here and right click on this ruler and make sure we choose delete. And this one right here, we right click and make sure we choose delete. This time around, we have to come to the transform window and close it up. Next thing we can do is to select all the logo shape again and make sure we come here to grow. You can press Shift key and drag to resize the logo shape. You can press B to centralize. Next thing you can do is to go to your toolbar, double click on the rectangle to create a page border. So you can fill it with your gray color. You can come down right here, right click to remove stroke. Next thing you can do is to make sure you choose your transparent. How do you choose your transparent? Choose fontaine. From fontaine, you have to choose radial. With that, you should be able to have a stuff like this. You can fall back to the logo shape and press Shift key and resize the logo shape. This is depends on exactly the size of the logo you are looking for. So this is how you can create this particular professional logo step by step in corelDRAW tutorial. I hope you guys find value for this video. If you enjoyed this video, give this video a big thumbs up, and also remember to subscribe to this channel for more tutorial in corelDRAW like this. Thank you guys for watching, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye for now.